Okay, my name is Kim Cornish. I'm the Sir John Monash Distinguished Professor. My field of research is strengthening vulnerable brains and strengthening them as early as possible in life. We've gone through incredible discoveries, incredible changes in our understanding of how the young brain develops and matures through infancy all the way through into the late childhood years. But we still live in a world where, even though we know children have poor attention, poor cognition, and we understand how important attention is to early learning, it is a gateway to reading and numeracy, the gateway to social interactions, the gateway to our adult life. But with all that knowledge, we still have yet communities, whether they're children who are born with vulnerable brains, whether they are children without opportunities to really develop cognition early in life. What about if we could change that? What about if we could develop digital technologies that were scalable, that were able to be given remotely, that were able to be given freely, accessible to all, that could actually, from as young as 3 or 4 years of age, you could work with families, with teachers, with preschool children to develop their cognition, in particular their attention, so that when they start school for the first time, they are school ready. And then what about if you could then follow that through all the way through their childhood years? What if we were able to keep developing technologies and prototypes and programs that would allow children everywhere to train in that school and home environment? If they could work on different programs that are developed by scientists and developmentalists like myself and my team and others from across the world, to actually be able to work with young children into their early primary school years. And then what about if we could see if by developing this new technology, by delivering these programs, we actually saw a much greater increase in their academics. In this country at the moment, we have, very poor mathematics in children. We know attention is critical for that development. Let's see if we could longitudinally evaluate cohorts of children. And then let's see if we could personalize these programs, these cognitive training programs. And so we recognized the distinct cultural values. So children who are from our indigenous populations, children who are from our refugee seekers, children who are from low socioeconomic groups, and generally children who come into the primary school years. But what if we could recognise culture, and if we could recognise the best ways that we could actually talk to families, talk to GPs, talk to schools, and build opportunities that will change a generation of children starting school with poor attention, cascading into poor social interactions, into mental health issues, into possible delinquency, into more greater ADHD concerns. But what if we could prevent that looking into the future? And what if the digital technologies that we are developing now with the very best scientists based on the very best developmental knowledge actually could make an impact in the world around us for years to come?